Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving deep today
Ooh, diving deep.
into Keke Palmer.
I love her.
I know, right? We're taking a look at this interview she did on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And the whole thing's like almost 2 hours long.
Oh, my gosh.
So don't have 2 hours.
We definitely don't have 2 hours, but we wanted to bring you some of the highlights, some of the really juicy stuff that stood out.
That's good.
So one of the first things that really caught my attention was Keke talking about auditioning for Are We There Yet? That movie is a classic.
Yeah.
It's so good,
Yeah.
you know. And
I could totally see her in that role.
me too.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
What's that?
She didn't get the part.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she talks about how she didn't nail the audition, but what I thought was really cool was her mom's reaction.
Okay.
You know, instead of being like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Her mom was like, you got to lose some to win some.
That's a good mom.
I love that.
Yeah. It's such a good perspective, right? It's like everyone faces setbacks.
Right.
Even Keke Palmer.
Even Keke Palmer. Exactly.
It's all part of the journey.
Totally.
Speaking of her journey,
Okay.
this next part is wild.
What is it?
Keke became a millionaire at 12 years old
What?
after Aquila and the Bee.
You're kidding? 12 years old? A millionaire?
I know. It's kind of mind-blowing, right? It makes
Yeah.
you wonder,
What's that?
like, what was that like for her?
I was going to say, what impact did that have on her life?
Yeah, her development, her, like, decision-making, everything.
Yeah.
And she actually talks about that.
Okay.
She talks about the complexities of that experience,
Right.
like the joy of success, but also the burden of being her family's breadwinner
At 12.
at 12. I mean, can
Yeah.
you imagine?
No, not at all.
And she has this really powerful quote. She says, "What's mine is theirs, and what's theirs is mine.
Wow.
And I would give up and sacrifice 20 more years of my life working in this industry
Oh, my goodness.
so I could provide and we could have the business we have today."
That's a lot.
It is.
Mhm.
It really speaks volumes about her values, right?
Definitely.
And her family and just like how much she loves them.
Absolutely.
Like it makes you think about like, what does it mean to put family first?
Totally.
But, you know, Keke's not all serious. No.
Okay.
She's also got this playful side to her.
Oh, good.
And there's this hilarious moment where she's talking to Shannon and she's like,
I love Shannon.
I know, he's great.
Yeah.
But she like playfully trolls him about his, the whole,
Is what?
the personal video scandal from a while back.
Oh, right, right.
And the way she throws in that's what Michelle said line. It's like perfect comedic timing.
Yeah.
She's just so quick and so funny.
I love that.
Me too.
Yeah.
She doesn't take herself too seriously.
Good.
But it's not all fun and games.
Okay.
Keke also drops this really interesting story about working with Ice Cube.
Ice.
I know, right? On the long shots.
I love that movie.
It's a good one.
one,
And she
yeah.
was only 14 at the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and Ice Cube, as we all know, he's not exactly known for being, like, a big talker.
Mr. Freeze.
Right. He's
Yeah.
got that whole stoic persona.
Mr.
But
Freeze.
here's the thing.
Hmm.
He took Keke aside on set.
He did.
Yeah, and gave her some really insightful advice about life and dating.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have pictured that.
Me either.
Ice Cube giving relationship advice.
I know.
That's hilarious.
And get this. They
Wow.
don't actually reveal what the advice was in this clip.
Oh, come on.
I know. They leave us hanging.
Now I have to watch the whole thing.
Right.
Uh.
So now we're left wondering, like, what kind of wisdom did
Yeah.
Ice Cube?
Of all people.
I know, right?
What did he tell Keke Palmer about life and love?
It's the biggest mystery.
It really is.
What do you think he said?
I have no idea.
Part of me thinks it might be about, like, staying true to yourself, Because Hollywood can be really demanding,
Yeah.
and it tries to fit you into a mold.
Right.
And Ice Cube has always kind of done his own thing.
That's true.
He's forged his own path.
Yeah.
Maybe he was encouraging her to do the same.
That makes sense.
What do you think?
I could see that.
Yeah.
It's good advice.
It is good advice.
Yeah.
Especially for someone so young.
Right. And she was already a millionaire at that point.
I know, right?
Like maybe he gave her some advice about handling fame and fortune
Ooh, that's a good one.
or navigating the business side of things.
Yeah, because he's not just a rapper and an actor.
Right.
He's also a businessman.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got his own production company.
I forgot about that.
I know. He's like a mogul.
Wow. A mogul.
Ice
Yeah.
Cube, the mogul.
Okay.
Giving Keke Palmer advice.
I need to know what he said.
Don't we all?
I'm so curious.
It's like the ultimate cliffhanger.
It really is.
But I think it's a testament to Keke's storytelling,
Oh.
Like, she knows how to keep you engaged.
She does.
And leave you wanting more.
Absolutely.
But even without knowing what Ice Cube said,
Yeah.
I think this anecdote reveals a lot about Keke.
Like what?
I think it shows that even for someone so young,
Yeah.
she has this knack for attracting mentors
Okay.
and finding wisdom in unexpected places.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not just about who you meet. It's also about, like, your willingness to listen.
To learn.
Yeah, to be open to advice.
From anyone.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And it makes you wonder, like, are there other surprising figures who have mentored Keke along the way?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Right? And what other hidden gems
Ooh, I like that, hidden gems.
might we uncover as we dive deeper into this interview?
Okay, let's do it. Let's dive deeper.
Let's go.
You know, when you think about it,
What's that?
Keke's journey is pretty remarkable.
It really is.
Like to have that level of success so young and then navigate all the craziness of Hollywood
Oh, totally.
and stay true to herself.
And still come out, like, on the other side, you know?
Exactly.
Seems like a good person.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
it is.
It makes you wonder how she avoided, like, all
Yeah.
those pitfalls.
Right, like all
That child star's face.
the burnout.
Yeah, the burnout, the pressure.
Yeah,
Transitioning to adult roles.
it's tough.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
But Keke, she
She seems to have figured it
I
out.
think she's got a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with her family.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like,
That quote about sacrificing 20 years for her family,
oh, yeah.
that was really powerful.
It was. It says a lot about her.
Yeah, it makes you think about, like, what does it mean to, like, really have a strong support system?
Totally.
You know?
Sure.
Like, we often get caught up in that idea of making it on our own.
Right, like the lone wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But having people there for you, it makes a difference.
It makes all the difference.
Totally.
It makes me curious about, like, Keke's family dynamics.
Oh, interesting.
You know, like, what was their role
Yeah.
in shaping her career,
Right.
her values?
I'm sure they instill a strong work ethic.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
And a sense of responsibility.
Responsibility, yeah.
But beyond that,
What else do you think?
I don't know, I sense, like, just a genuine love
Oh, yeah.
between them.
For sure. A lot of mutual respect.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you can see that in her professional life, too.
How so?
Like, she's known for being really professional,
Oh.
easy to work with.
Yeah.
And I think that comes from
Her value.
her values.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, she's also, like, crazy talented.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
She can act, sing, dance, host.
She's done it all.
She does it all.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like,
A true multi-hyphenate.
yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah.
And she embraces it all.
She does.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of what makes her so appealing
Okay.
to audiences.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
she's not afraid to try new things,
Right.
push her boundaries.
Totally.
She brings this energy and
Yeah.
passion.
To everything she does.
Exactly.
And she's not afraid to use her platform
And for sure.
to speak out about important issues.
It's like,
Like, remember that speech she gave at the Black Lives Matter protests?
yeah.
I mean, she's not just entertaining.
Nah.
She's using her voice to make a difference.
To make a change.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing if
It's,
someone's so young.
Right. To have that awareness
Yeah.
and that platform.
Yeah, it's really inspiring.
It is.
But you know what else I find refreshing about Keke?
What's that?
She's not afraid to, like,
Well,
be herself,
right.
even when it means, like,
Being goofy.
yeah, being a little silly,
Yeah.
poking fun at herself.
I like that.
You know?
Totally.
Remember that time she accidentally live streamed herself putting on makeup?
Oh, yeah.
And instead of freaking out, she just laughed it off.
That's awesome.
That's great.
She just embraced the awkwardness.
Totally.
And I think that's so rare in Hollywood.
Especially in Hollywood.
Yeah, like everyone's so curated.
Yeah, they're all about their image.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Keke, she's just,
She's just Keke.
yeah.
That's it.
She's not putting on a facade.
Nope.
She's not trying to be someone she's not.
Authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
And that makes her so relatable, I think.
For sure.
You know,
I mean, who else can troll Shannon Sharpe about a sex tape?
with a straight face
Yeah.
and make it hilarious.
Hilarious.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
Plus back to what we were saying about her playful side.
Yeah, she knows how to have fun.
Doesn't take herself too seriously.
Right. Which is important
It is.
in this industry.
Yeah, it's a good reminder to, like, sometimes you just gotta laugh at life. Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
But even in those, like, lighthearted moments,
Yeah.
she still manages to, like, convey a sense of intelligence,
Yeah.
wit.
Mm.
You know? It's like she's always one step ahead.
Yeah.
but in a charming way,
Okay.
not intimidating.
Not like a know-it-all.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
It's like she's smart,
Yeah.
but she doesn't like rub it in your face.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably why she's so good as a host
Oh, totally.
and an interviewer.
Yeah. She's got that quick wit.
Yeah.
And she can think on her feet.
That's key for that kind of role.
Absolutely.
You know, speaking of interviewers, I'm still thinking about Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
I know.
What about him?
Like, what do you think was going through his head
Yeah.
when he decided to offer advice?
To a 14-year-old Keke Palmer.
I know, it's wild.
It's so unexpected.
Right. Like, he's not exactly known for being a mentor.
No.
You know.
Right.
But maybe he saw something special in her.
I bet he did.
Maybe she reminded him of himself.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe he wanted to, like, share some of the lessons he'd learned.
The hard-won lessons.
Yeah. Like, he'd been through it all.
He has.
Yeah.
He's a veteran.
He is. Or
Yeah.
maybe he just felt like a fatherly instinct.
Mhm.
You know, like he saw her as this young woman
Yeah.
navigating this crazy industry.
Right.
I mean, think about it. She was already a millionaire at 14.
Oh, my gosh. That's true.
Like
The
private.
pressure
Wait,
must have been
wait.
immense.
Yeah. I mean, she was dealing with stuff that most adults can't even fathom.
Totally.
So maybe he just wanted to, like, offer some guidance.
Protect her a little bit.
Yeah, protect her.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does.
And it's not just about the entertainment industry, you know?
Right.
It's about life in general.
Life. Yeah.
Like maybe he saw her potential
Yeah.
and wanted to help her, like
Avoid some pitfalls.
avoid the pitfalls
Yeah.
that can come with success at a young age. You know, it makes me wonder if she's ever talked about like the impact of that early success
Okay.
on her mental health.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't have been easy
No.
to handle all of that
Yeah.
while also trying to have a normal childhood.
Right. Like to be a kid.
To be a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, on top of that,
What's that?
there's the financial aspect,
Oh, right.
like managing that kind of wealth
At 14.
at such a young age.
Yeah.
Must have been overwhelming.
It's crazy to
Yeah.
think about.
Makes you really appreciate her journey,
It does.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not just about the red carpets.
The awards.
The
Teasing.
awards, yeah, the glamour. It's
Yeah.
about the like personal growth
Okay.
and resilience
Yeah.
it took to get there.
To get to that point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's easy to forget that sometimes.
Yeah, you get caught up in the public persona,
Right.
but behind that,
There's a real person
there's a real person.
with real struggles.
Real struggles, real triumphs.
Yeah,
It's easy to forget that.
it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes an unexpected figure.
Like Ice Cube.
Yeah, like Ice Cube.
Yeah.
To step in and offer a helping hand.
A little bit of wisdom
A little wisdom.
to light the way.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Makes you think,
It does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
About the people who have helped us along the way.
Yeah. And the unexpected places where we find support
For sure.
and guidance.
Yeah.
It's really powerful.
It is.
You know, this deep dive has given us a lot to think about.
It really has.
Hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah, it really makes you realize there's always more to the story
Oh, absolutely.
than what you see on the surface.
Definitely. Like with Keke, you know, you see her out there doing her thing, being successful,
Right.
but you don't always see the work,
Yeah, the journey.
the journey, the struggles, the people who helped her along the way.
Totally. And that's what I love about these deep dives.
Me too.
It's like we get to like peel back the layers.
Yeah, go beyond the headline.
Exactly. And hopefully it inspires like our listeners
I
to
know.
think about their own journeys,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And maybe like think about the unexpected places where they found support.
Oh, totally. Like, who are the ice cubes in your life?
Yeah. Who are your mentors
The people who gave you that, like, unexpected advice.
that changed your perspective?
Yeah, that you still think about to this day.
I love that.
Me too. It's powerful.
And maybe it'll even inspire some people to share their own deep dives.
That'd be awesome.
I know, right?
Yeah, to, like, pay it forward.
Exactly.
Share their stories.
Because the more we share, the
Yeah.
more we learn from each other.
Absolutely.
And the more like,
Connected we feel.
yeah, connected we feel.
We're all in this together.
Totally. So
Yeah.
on that note,
Okay.
keep exploring, keep questioning, keep connecting the dots.
Love it.
And until next time,
Mm.
happy diving.
Happy diving, everyone.